This is $1,000 worth of fragrance and I have no idea what's in it. But where did this mystery box come from? So what had happened was I was browsing on crystalfragrance.com trying to find some new fragrances to add to the stash. But then I had a thought. What if I gave Krystal $1,000 to give me some random fragrances? So I asked her. And clearly she said yes. So let's see what we got. Boom! So there we have it, and this is more than I expected. Listen, if you never shopped at crystalfragrance.com, you are missing out because as you can see, she adds a ton of little touches like gift wrapping each of these to make it a little more mysterious. I'm gonna start with this tall one. Ooh. This one feels kind of light. Oh, Roses and Musk body cream. Listen, I like Roses and Musk. I have the actual fragrance. So let's see what this thing smells like. Oh, I guess I had to rub it on myself. I'm gonna take the little piece off. Smells just like the official fragrance, so this could be a good one to wear to bed. If you're not familiar with Roses and Musk smells like, it's a rose fragrance that also has this masculine feel to it, but it's unisex, obviously, with the rose notes. Super dope scent, in my humble opinion, great for the fall and winter. See what we got here. Et Libre d'Orange, or however you pronounce this. I don't know if I have this fragrance. Let's see what we have. I do not have this one. This one is Frustration. They got some weird names with this fragrance out. If you've never experienced this one, super nice presentation. The fragrances are semi-dope, but let's see what this one's all about. Oh, this one's good. There's something about this fragrance here that is warm, and I think this fragrance will be good for fall, winter. It has like a boozy quality to it, but it's not overpowering. So far, I like it. I'm gonna revisit this one at the end. Now, I'm not familiar with this fragrance brand. I've never tried it before, so this one is a true mystery. This one's called Regard, but it also says Bougie d'Ambiance Parfum. So we're gonna dive into this one and see what it's all about. It's a candle. This candle here is strong. It's woody, also has a smoky quality to it, and I can hold it like a candlelight. In fact, when I'm smelling this fragrance, it kind of reminds me of a church I went to when I was a kid. The church was called Burning Bush Temple, and it smells like this. They used to like burn incense and wave it all across the church. That's what this one smells like. In fact, smelling this candle a little bit more, it reminds me a tad bit like Ebony Fumé from the House of Tom Ford. I have to figure out what this one is all about. Next, we have a fragrance from Sarah Baker, and I've never smelled any of their fragrances, but I feel like one of them had like blonde hair. This one's called Loudo, and the nose behind this fragrance, or the perfumer, is Chris Maurice. Never trust a person with two first names. Beep, beep. It's like operation. It has a poem on the inside here. I had to lay such a tender trap, hoping you might fall into it. Love hit me like a sudden slap. One kiss and then I knew it. Oh, my plans did not go like I thought, cause I had laid my trap for you, but it seemed like I got caught. What's the whole world coming to? Things just ain't the same. Anytime the hunter gets caught by the game. That's an interesting poem, but I have one even better. Bend that ass over, let that breathe. Shake that ass, hands on your knee. It also has the notes on here. You got bergamot neroli, petitgrain, black cherry, cypriol, orange blossom, white chocolate, Laos oud, I can't pronounce that other word, but it's agarwood, musk, amber, vanilla, and shout out to Chris Maurice. Let's see what we got here. All right, so I talked about the bottle on this one, and I was wrong. This one does not look weird at all, but I feel like they had one with blonde hair. If we can find it, we'll load it up, even if it's the wrong bottle. It reminds me like of a pencil sharpener. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. What's interesting is at the top of this, you have like a smiley face, but it's made out of the SB. So we'll see. Will this fragrance make me happy? I'm not sure with the neroli here. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one. Here's the thing, like, I don't like this one, but I could tell this one has like great quality to it, and that's a plus. But as it stands, not for me. This one definitely has like an acquired smell to it, and I can tell you right now why I don't like it. As I mentioned, the ingredients smell like they're high quality here, and the oud is pungent. But if you're like my wife, she said this one smells like a dusty old man that works with library books and oranges. And that could be an extremely accurate description. So it did have orange here, but I can tell you just by reading that note breakdown that what I'm getting is that oud. There's two types of oud here. You got the agarwood, and then you also have that Laos oud. There's musk here, amber, which should be good notes. And then you also have that neroli, but I'm not getting that neroli. That oud is jumping off. There's also supposed to be black cherry here, which I think would add a little good touch there, but I'm not getting it at all. All of these have a sticker on them, and they say, "Thank you for supporting my small business." No problem, Krystal. I am always here. Next up, we have 4160 Tuesdays, London. And I've never smelled the fragrance from this house before, but years ago, Beauty Meow talked about liking this company. So this will be the first time I get my nose on it. This fragrance is called Crikey Coconut Caramel. And that's like Steve Irwin. Shout out to the Crocodile Hunter. Sorry, not shout out. Rest in peace to the Crocodile Hunter. There's also a very nice note on the back of here. First of all, this is the Eau de Parfum concentration, and it says, "We made this as a surprise present for a customer who dream fragrance was caramel floral." Now, I'm a huge fan of caramel, so we'll see what this is all about. There's also caramel coconut, and then we decided we all wanted to smell like this. So it sounds like this was probably like made for someone in particular, and then they just put it out there. But they also have a more important note here that says, "Do not drink ever." So I'm not sure if it smells good enough to drink. We shall see. This is gonna be coconut heaven. There's moons on here. My wife loves moons, so. Okay, so just squish the cap. Wow. Oh, it's flex right back. One, oh, there we go. Oh, this is good. I'm getting coconut, obviously. Caramel within this fragrance. There's also something bright here, but it's not a fresh fragrance. Slightly seductive. Crikey, I like it. In smelling this fragrance here, I also feel that this fragrance has a high quality approach and feel to this, but something about it also has that small time feel. And by small time, I mean like small batch variation, something that's made with extra care and love. In fact, when I look at the box, some of this stuff looks like it's handwritten on the box, although it's a very professional layout. So very dope fragrance. Coconut, caramel, but not coconut like you would get in Virgin Island water. Very different, but I do appreciate this blend and something that I'm looking forward to wearing on skin and seeing how this thing performs. Now, I gave you my close-up and personal take on this one, but the missus is sitting across the room, and she said that this one smells like a popcorn jelly bean, and in my opinion, that's not a bad thing. You smell like cotton candy. You smell like popcorn. How to Smell now streaming on all platforms. We have 2 fragrances left. Let's see what they're all about. Next, we have a fragrance from Parfums de Roma, and I have a few fragrances from them, but I'm happy that we have not encountered a fragrance that I already have in the collection just yet. satisfied unboxing experience. Now, Parfums Roma is an Italian brand, and it looks like they changed up their packaging just a bit. There's no atomizer. Do you gotta be a rollerball? Oh, this is. Hold, please. Yeah, build your own kit here. I do not remember doing this with the Parfums Roma fragrances that I have, but hopefully this is good. Inside the box is a rollerball and a decanter funnel, so you can fill up your rollerball and take it along with you. Hopefully it's good enough to take along with you though, and it's not garbaggio. Something about this fragrance is spicy, woody, and it almost reminds me of a fragrance from Creed that I love, which is Creed's Spice in Wood. Now, Spice in Wood is an extremely expensive fragrance, and I'm not sure what the price tag is on this one. This one is called Arso, and again, as I mentioned, this is from the house of Prof and Roma, but this is good. Here's the deal, with a fragrance like this is one that you'll wear to the office. If you prefer business casual wear, then you might like this one as well, but I think this one is nice. It's not for everyone. If you're 25 and under, you probably won't be digging this one, but if you work in an office setting, then this is one you might reach for. Not the best fragrance that we've had so far today, but I do like it. Now we're down to the final packaging. It does not feel like a Parfums de Marly. This fragrance is called Born from Fire, Eau de Parfum Intense. Now, when I think of fragrances that I have in the collection with fire in the name, by the fireplace, I love them. So hopefully this one is the same. This fragrance is from a brand called Simon Androli, or Andrelli. And this one is also made in Italy. So this is an Italian-based fragrance. We'll see what this one's all about. The bottle is nice and heavy. And again, with the name called Born from Fire, I'm expecting something to be amazing. Also, I'm expecting this one to be a fall and winter-based fragrance based on its name. That's good. This is good. Again, when I think of fragrances I have in the collection with fire in the name, By the Fireplace, Hypnotizing Fire, both amazing fragrances, and this one is solid too. I'm getting so much from this fragrance. Let me look it up really quick and tell you what the note breakdown is for this one because I like it. According to Fragrantica, this one has cashmere wood, rose, vanilla absolute, agarwood, sugar, amber, amyris, saffron, black pepper, and vetiver. The vetiver is not a dirty vetiver within this fragrance. It's nice, but I also feel like I get this popcorn essence within this fragrance, very similar to what you might find in What About Pop. I find this fragrance to be more of a mature fragrance, one that's not going to be, again, 25 and under. You probably won't gravitate to this fragrance, but all in all, I think this one is a really nice fragrance. Out of the ones that we picked up, body lotions, candles, and obviously we have five fragrances here. The one that I like the most happened to be what I believe was the first fragrance that we picked up, which was Frustration from Et Libre d'Orange. This fragrance is really, really nice, but so are all of them. If I had to kind of rate them, I would go in, man, this is tough because these would be very similar. So I would go top of the pack, bottom of the pack, and then these fall somewhere in between. I'm gonna have a good time lighting this candle and giving it a good old try, figure out what that one's all about, and then utilizing this Roses and Musk body cream. Would you be interested in doing a mystery box from Krystal Fragrance? If so, let her know. I said, hey Krystal, what if one of my subscribers wants to do a mystery box? She said that she would do that for you. Just go ahead and reach out to her and she will get you hooked up. Obviously, you gotta let her know what the price range is. I thought this was a nice experiment because I got the opportunity to try out some new things. Now, this was fun. Unlike unboxing $400 worth of fake fragrance from Temu. Click here to check that one out.